Hi everybody, today we've got Caddy or Caddicarus, as
Hey.
Studio Director Gavin Price
Or
Gavicarus.
Oh, that's good.
We're going to play a combination of the original Yooka-Laylee and Yooka-Replaylee just to kind of talk the differences, literally play spot the difference, see what's new and, well, how much the game's improved. Let's cut to the gameplay.
And the reason we're playing them both together at the same time is because we are making Yooka-Laylee 2. This is how it happens.
Yooka-Laylee.
Yooka-Laylee, yes, absolutely.
We're going to see.
Oh, damn. Okay, no. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you're already ahead of me.
I need a bit.
This is important because we're testing the loading and all that stuff.
Oh, look, something's happening.
Okay, well, I started after you, and I think I actually probably started quicker. I'm not sure.
I'm still panning into Hivory Towers.
Are you skipping the cutscene?
No.
Oh, you're watching all of it?
I have to. This is a big thing, like the length and time to get to gameplay in the original.
So do you want me to
was
skip
a huge
through?
negative. So you can read at your pace. I'll read.
Oh,
my
okay,
pace.
all right.
And
I mean, I do like Laylee having hair. That's a good new one. A good new bit there.
We've added a bit more context, and as you play through the game, you understand that this is Yooka-Laylee retelling what happened in the original game in their own embellished kind of fisherman's tale style.
I see. So you're going through that's why you're going through the cutscenes, because this is real. This is happening in real time right now, and I can just kind of, they're retelling it. So
Yeah.
it's a stylistic choice. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's thematic. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, love how it looks as well. Very, very clean.
I always like having like we've got in the new game, that a contrast in art styles on display for different reasons at different points in the
Yeah.
Everything in the original was all in
Real time. Yeah.
with the game assets loaded, how you can be playing.
So even like the dialogue, is that just a 3D model up there of the characters when they talk?
Yeah, and captured in that way. Whereas here you can see like the artists, they get to put loads of little cool, fun call outs and there's bits in the book in the background and
Yeah.
little Easter eggs and things that you can implant. But it's much harder to do that when you're working just purely with the assets you've got in game anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Yooka's a cowboy builder. You heard it here first, everybody.
Yeah, you're already going to gameplay now. I'm still stuck in.
Okay.
Cutscene.
Well, ultimately, this I guess this is what people want to see, right?
Yeah.
So,
That's a brand new area as well.
So is this a hub area? Is this like a level select?
Nah, it's not. But it's kind of a new tutorial area.
Because I'm kind of getting Impossible Lair vibes from the camera angle and everything, and like the pathway and the layout and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a fair reflection of a more modern way of doing a tutorial and doing the start of a game.
Okay.
So I think it's one of the first things that I hope that fans, anyone who's played the original, will go, oh wow, we're setting off on the right foot. This is full of different surprise. Well done, we weren't expecting this. And there's a kind of a want and a need to go further into the game and find out, well, what else is different and new?
Oh, I just noticed the grass and
Yeah,
like the kind of trail that you leave behind. That's sick. I like that. I really like that.
for performance reasons.
Oh, the fog as well. Look at that.
Yeah, and swishy fog. And on the glacier level now, we have deformable snow.
That was what Yooka 1 was missing.
Yeah.
Fog.
Yeah.
It needed more of that.
You can, and surfaces you can draw phalluses in basically by running around.
That's good to know.
We've got that box ticked.
That's brilliant. I'm going to do it now.
That's exactly like mine. How did you know?
Well, I've got my secret goggles on that you can't see.
I'm still stuck in a cutscene.
So you can't. Oh, wait, are you by choice? You can skip this, right?
Yeah, I think there's a button skip. Oh no, maybe you have to see it once first, and only if you replay you get to skip. I'm up and running now.
Okay, nice.
Right, so I can do things.
Okay, so so your camera angle is there. I'm assuming this is because I can't move my camera right now. So like you said, tutorial kind of area.
Yeah, and we sometimes forget, like when you're doing something for the first time and it's brand new, what do you need the player to be able to do at that point in time? Like right now, we're like, you know what, you shouldn't have to worry about a camera. This is your first touch base for the game.
Oh, that's a fair. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah.
Start enjoying some of these new elements because we've invented, like we've got some new currency, and some of the currency is like trick currency. So those ones jump when you jump. So
Oh,
we're introducing the fact that, hey, keep an eye out. Currency is going to sometimes do weird stuff and try and catch you out and trick you.
like it does in real life.
Yeah.
It goes up, it goes down. That was the intent, right?
Exactly.
You're mirroring inflation and everything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page. Yeah.
We're teaching life lessons.
Yes, because that's why we play video games. For life, yeah, for life lessons, absolutely. And feeling guilty, yeah. Okay, book's talking to me. I didn't hear that, Yooka, because there's no sound where I'm sitting. I think everyone at home can hear sound coming from the game, but it's not coming from our end, because otherwise it will all be echoey.
I'm stuck doing the old tutorial where I've got to go and collect 10 quills. I'm already suffering some really bad camera behaviour, which we've fixed.
I wasn't expecting you to go so hard on your own baby, you know?
Oh, no. I mean, look at this. Like, I'm twirling. Look at the VFX on my twirl.
Yeah.
Look at my twirl. Now look at your twirl. It's
Yeah, there's a bit of a bounce with the animation.
Mine's slowly in as well. It lags.
It was like nearly 10 years ago, right?
Oh.
Or was it 10 years ago?
Yeah, I'm sure swirl effects were around.
Yeah. I think animations were around 10 years ago, maybe as well. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes you're so close to stuff, you can't see the wood for the trees, and we're like, oh man.
You've learnt lessons, is what you're trying to say, like without being, horrible to your own baby. You know.
Even to make these jumps, these aren't meant to be tricky jumps. I'm having to double jump, and double jump, believe it or not, is manually a complex skill for a lot of gamers, especially entry-level gamers. So in Replaylee, the jump height is just so much higher.
And there's no double jump.
No.
It just goes straight into a glide. It's more of a kind of, we can mention other games while we're doing this, right?
People buy this game.
Okay. I was going to say it was more of a Spyro thing. I just don't know if you're good with everyone that Toys for Bob and everything.
No. They're great. We love their games. So everyone who's enjoyed Spyro should buy Yooka-Replaylee. I guess is what we're really saying.
Yeah. And vice versa.
Two copies each.
Yes, absolutely. I'm noticing all these little new things. So, obviously there's the triple spin that kind of goes into like a super spin, and then you can actually kind of keep your height going, your distance, and your jump a little bit long. You also get a little bit of a speed boost when you do that as well in midair. You can cancel out a ground pound as well with an attack. Oh, okay.
So there's way more chaining and traversal options for Replaylee, and it all just works like for really stingy reasons. Like in the original, we just didn't let you do a lot of stuff, and we forced you in ball roll, and from ball roll there wasn't many ways to get back out of it in the heat of the moment if you needed to.
Right, yeah, okay.
We were just being mean.
Okay.
Thinking, players love everything to be a challenge. It's like, no, there's a lot of more base level stuff which should just be fun.
Oh, yes. When was the last time I saw the word dosh written down? I don't think... It must be over 15 years. I've not seen that word written down. I've heard it said a lot, not written down. I like that. Yeah.
Well, here, I'm doing this next part of the tutorial, and the camera's just not being helpful at all.
Okay, it's funny that you just talked about the camera, and now I'm in camera. It's allowing me to kind of clip through things. It's not like kind of bouncing around over me.
Yeah, we do clipping, we do character silhouetting, we do dithering, all the stuff we should have done before.
I'd like to just say to the audience as well, for the sake of reference and I suppose for legal reasons as well, I really, really, really enjoyed the original Yooka. So anything that Gavin's saying or doing, I don't condone. And the proof is there. I think my original video on Yooka is still up. You can see that I did enjoy it. So yeah, I don't condone anything you'll say, but I am going to agree with everything you say as well, because, you've invited me, and that's nice of you.
It's one of those things, though, as well. Like, you don't spot it until someone points it out, and then you can never unsee it again. So I'm sorry if Yooka-Replaylee absolutely ruins Yooka-Laylee for everyone after that point.
So after this, area, does it kind of go back into where you end up being? Or is this like a replacement?
Do you want spoiler? Okay. It's interesting to see how Yooka and Laylee remember what's happened, if they can.
Are they reliable narrators?
As reliable as we'll ever be.
Yeah, I'm trying out the rolling. I'm just pressing buttons because that's what playing games is about. And yeah, you're right. Everything is instantaneous. It's far more. Which I think if you go back to the original Banjo as well, which is on the Switch, right? It's on the Nintendo 64 thing. But like a lot of that is very kind of. It must, like, at the time, it must have been revolutionary, the whole idea of, like, the animation has to complete before an action is done. It's not like Mario's running and then he does one frame change and is in the air. It's like, but then obviously, like you were saying, it's like if you then want to go into a rolling ball, you have to wait that extra kind of moment for that to happen.
Yeah, it's a bit like, do you remember games like Prince of Persia and Flashback, Rotoscope?
Oh God, Odd World, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of my favourites, yeah. Some of my favourites.
And I love them, but I think the rules vary by genre. And for 3D platformers, I think people said to us loud and clear when Yooka-Laylee came out, hey, this isn't instantaneous enough, this isn't snappy enough. The floaty jump and all sorts of stuff. I mean, just quickly, whilst you're you're doing cutscene, just try and do half of what you were doing before.
Okay, well, I've forgotten how to roll.
I don't think I've got roll unlocked.
Oh, you have to unlock it. The camera is slower, definitely.
Yeah, and jumping is less impact. And
yeah, it takes longer to reach the height. Yeah, I can see what you mean, yeah. And that's, like, I've always kind of anti-rules. Like, when you're talking about the rules of platformers and stuff, I'm always going to be pro make what you think is the right thing to make. Because if you play something like Flashback, especially today, Heart of Darkness, Flashback, Prince of Persia, Oddworld, many rules, quote unquote, are broken. Many. But it's like, but does it enhance the experience or the intended effect of whoever the creative director, what they're going for, I suppose. Yeah.
I used to love those cinematic style experiences, and I played through Flashback on the Switch, and they put a rewind feature in, which was really useful because I was terrible at the game. As I used to be.
See, I find that stuff useful, but like if something like Oddworld had a rewind, it strips the terror out of so many moments because you have to plan everything. And yeah, it can be annoying, but then like I'm very much, again, like I said, pro expression, pro creativity. If that doesn't appeal to somebody, there's thousands of other games, you know?
Yeah.
And you could say the same thing for both of these. If, buy it, but if you don't buy it, don't buy it.
But buy it.
But buy it. Ah, so Dr. Quack has got some texture on his, I was going to say skin.
Do you know what? I've only just realised, but
what?
Like, Dr. Quack is really like the duck pinata we made in Viva Pinata.
I never played Viva Pinata. I never played it.
Decent.
I will say, like, I didn't actually, like, migrate. I migrated to PlayStation 3 back in the day and not Xbox, and that was an Xbox thing, right? Viva Pinata.
Yeah.
So, I just assumed it was like genuinely just like a kind of a younger kids game, and I don't know if it was. Like,
I think
in your words, how would you describe it?
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
Really?
Yeah, it was like quite a hardcore game, and there was a lot of depth and nuance to it. But again, I think we had a bit of a mismatch in terms of what people thought they were getting and what it actually is. So when people got it and went deep with it, like Viva Pinata, we realised, actually loads of people really fondly remember it. A few of us from our Rare days, we've got quite the catalogue of games which were underrated at the time, and in hindsight people were like, actually I went back and I really enjoyed Grab by the Ghoulies, Viva Pinata, Banjo Nuts and Bolts, and I think Nuts and Bolts was a game probably ahead of its time.
Yeah, people look back at that differently. I think the big thing that people had was that it was Banjo kind of slash
skin.
Yeah. Which maybe it, as an original, but then would it have gone as far as it had if it wasn't? Like, were people quote unquote tricked into getting it and playing it, but then ended up being like, oh, hang on, this is not what I was expecting, but it's actually great. I don't know if that works or if it doesn't. It's a risk either way. It's a very risky thing to do. But it wasn't called Banjo 3, which is the most important thing, right? So it was referencing the other games I remember at the beginning, because it makes fun of the whole collectathon thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say that, like, obviously I'm still looking at cutscenes and things, but much more expressive. I'm assuming this is all rendered in real time as well. So it just, I think that's just tech as well. Like it does look a lot cleaner. It looks more interesting. Lots more stuff going on. I love the pages.
They are great.
It's the dumbest expression, the dumbest idea. It's been a while since I've played the original. Don't they kind of sound like bah, 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 bah? Is that what they sound like, or am I thinking of something else?
That's pretty much everything in the
Yeah, I mean fair. But like they've got for that face, they don't sound cute at all. They're just like annoying, and I love that.
Yeah, they had like an expanded role in Impossible Lair as well.
They did.
Changing the overworld and all the different page power.
That was one of my favourite things about Impossible Lair. It was the whole, it's not just a level select. It was like Super Mario World, but cranked up to 20. I really liked that. Okay. Could you use the telescope in the original?
No.
Well, that makes this automatically the better one.
100% more telescopiness.
Yes. Yeah, 100% more telescope. And that means one telescope. That's the 100%.
I want to go back and add loads of a DLC and just put telescopes hidden around the levels to go and find and then use to spot something.
No, you need to put more telescopes in, and then every telescope you look for the next telescope. So you use the telescope to find telescopes, and it never ends. It just goes on forever. And you can have it like, 1 out of 50, and you get to 50, you find another one that's just a 51 out of 50, and you just repeat for the rest of the time.
That's great.
And then you get the achievement, but then people will just keep going, and people will. They'll see how far can you get that counter up, and you can make it as long as you want. You can make it 999 or something.
That's right. Just by sitting near a genius game designer, you become a genius game designer.
There you go. It rubs off. Absolutely.
This is I don't know how I do it.
Hire me. I'm open. Hire me.
I will try and I try and take credit for everything.
As an ex serious journalist and serious reviewer whose opinion really meant something and was very important. I do know everything about coding and game design and mechanics. I know everything from top to toe. So I'm an invaluable asset to any game development team. Put me in front of a computer and I'll make a game in a day.
I'll be in a scoping meeting saying, "Hey guys, I've had this great idea regards infinite telescopes," and in my head, an engineer will just go, "You know what? I think Unity's just got a telescope generator button in it. So it's probably 10 minutes."
Yeah. There you go. I hope you're listening to anyone. Like, if you need ideas such as a infinite telescope generator side quest, I am your man. Also, the ship was originally called Batship Crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. There's just people. I think people have loosened their opinions on puns over the years. It used to be seen as a really cheap form of humor, and I don't know. It depends on the kind of pun that it is. The more groany and the more risque it is, the funnier it is, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, same wavelength.
I became a father during the development of this game, so I'd like to think my dad puns just got better and better.
Oh yeah. Look, that is the creative expression of a father right there. Look at that. Look at that. That should be the UK's new flag, I think.
Where do we get our ideas for our energy meters?
Also, I just realised going invisible. I was just doing that. I was ducking to see the underpants flag, and
the control scheme is completely different for yourself. Like all the moveset is accessed through a press or a hold. Whereas before, I like to go invisible. I think on this game, I had to crouch, press B, or hold B, or do something. And
what is wrong with you, man?
Oh, you needed to do a hand finger workout before playing.
How could you? How could you?
I'm too old these days. My fingers click all the time. I can't.
For as much snappier as this is, the animation's still smooth. It's just quick. Yeah. No, I really like this. And also, I do apologise to anybody that's get on with the game and play it. This is why I'm not very good at streaming, and this is why I haven't built a streaming career. I'm very bad at talking and playing at the same time. I'm absolutely terrible at it, especially when it's new. If it's something I'm familiar with, and I know where everything is, like the back of my hand or whatever, I'm absolutely fine. But no, in general, I'm very bad at talking and playing at the same time.
Kickables as well. Just the joy of
I remember seeing that on Twitter. Yes, yeah. I remember seeing that on Twitter.
Right, I'm in the first level now. Look at that. My grass doesn't deform or anything. It's terrible.
Makes you wonder why you even bothered, you know?
Cheap grass. I've got some quills going down here.
I'm not sure if there was actually a point to me coming up here. I think this was maybe just a kind of, hey, well done, you've learned how to roll, which
No, you're showing that you're good at games, and it makes our game look good as well. Keep doing it.
I will say though, to get to like all credit due, this does feel, as much as I enjoyed the original, this does feel so much better. It just does. Like it really feels nice.
I'm watching you play more than
I was actually just going to ask. Yeah, I was actually going to ask. I'm doing the arsehole thing where I'm just kind of going around and seeing where I'm not supposed to be. I do that with games a lot. I guess that's like the whole, there could be a secret somewhere kind of thing.
I normally do that myself. That's like, I have to leave no pixel untouched. I'm like, look, but this might be the one pixel which does something amazing.
Absolutely.
No one else in the world has ever found it.
There was that one secret in the hub world for Impossible Lair, the level select, and it involved like jumping on a fence and I found that by myself because I was just like, surely this can't just be a mistake. There were too many coincidences that led on to each other, and it eventually paid off, and I felt so proud of myself because it means that someone thinks the same way I do. Okay, there we go.
We probably grew up on the same games though, where that was such its own reward.
Probably, yeah, probably. Yeah, like I think we were talking earlier, I was a PlayStation 1 kid, so yeah, that's why the first thing came to my mind was Spyro.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, oh, it's spin, it's a Crash thing, and people know me online for being a Crash Bandicoot guy.
I think in this game we had a lot of fun, like, we come up with different terminologies for stupid stuff, like Coinelius is this little piggy bank here that you can smash and he makes loads of coins. We call this adding platformicity to the journey.
Right.
And
Is that like a trademarked term?
it should be. I've always wanted to create what's called the Platonictionary.
Oh.
And it's all the stuff we come up with.
Do you know something? I already had something. I should bring it back. I had something in my older videos called because my last name is Caddic. I had the Caddictionary.
Nice.
And that was
collab.
Yeah. So we should definitely make that somehow make that work together. And obviously my last name is just right for the puns. I mean, you know, Caddic, Dick. It's great. There's a funny name there already. Funny word.
Oh, I've been there.
Was this a Gex reference? The tongue and the butterflies for health? Was that a Gex thing?
Not intentionally. I mean, the original, something different was the butterflies. The way you collected them either regenerated health or energy. So I think I have to eat a butterfly to get health back. But this time around, it's just, hey, we're trying not to make the small things so laboursome. So if you come across a butterfly, you can just...
fluffy bee.
Yeah. You've got jump attack now as well. Can you believe in the original, jump is not an attack? If I was to jump on an enemy...
That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you can now jump on things and you'll get a different death animation.
Wow.
Squash them to the ground.
Okay, nice. Like that. I'm going to say this is a new area as well. I think that's pretty safe to say. I'm looking over at your screen and you've gone to the first level, and I'm still kind of in an area here.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are adorable.
You're going back through the original tutorial area, which, because of the cave-in, has now got a few new features added to it. But now you've got the full move set, so you can go beyond where you could in the first place. There's now that 3-hit combo, and enemies like that enemy, they've got better hit reactions. They take 3 hits to kill, but going through those 3 hits feels a lot better, I think.
You don't have to think, you're right. It is really weird because it does sound like, I mean, we were talking earlier about, you know, kind of small cultural differences across the pond, and like us slagging each other off and slagging off things and talking negatively and, you know, talking smack. It mostly is a sign of endearment and affection in the UK, except when it isn't, but you'll never know which one it is, which is why it's great. But it is really interesting and also kind of, I guess, honest, or like big of you, I guess, for like a weird way to put it, to be like, this is directly what you wish you could have done better in the original. This is what you've now kind of done. And it's even more interesting that you are right as well with a lot of the stuff, even though I'm talking as someone that really, really enjoyed the original Yooka. And it's like, yeah, it's just better. It just feels better. and obviously looks better.
Yeah, I think we've always like.
There's nothing wrong with, you know, being like, you know what?
We're of a mellow age, and we're like, you know what? We're not going to be precious about things. This is a trick coin.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah, we planted this one here, and if you activate it, stay away from the whirlwind. And the longer you stay away, the more coins it spawns and
I don't know why I didn't roll. I was kind of too busy looking at the hurricane. Yeah. That's fun. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, as you know, I think as you get older, you just kind of mellow out a bit, and you say, you know what, you can't hide from your mistakes.
No, of course not.
Them. Own them, admit to them, learn from them, and if you learn from them, things get better. And I think
it's also incredibly uncharitable, and but some it depends on the context, obviously, because there are some people that can be like this. But lots of the times when things get just kind of pointed out as lazy or pointed out as a scam, just as two examples, it's like, I think ultimately, like, I've always had the impression you have never gone out of your way to make something bad. Like everything you've done, you've tried to make good. Like it just like that's what anyone tried.
Honestly,
right?
There was a path after Yooka-Laylee came out, and commercially it did really well for us. And we could have just done something completely different, called it quits, or gone and chased something like which isn't our passion to make.
Yeah.
If that was the case, whereas look at us, we're invested in this characters, this world, going back, fixing things, improving things. Showing people that, like we did with Impossible Lair, when Impossible Lair came out, hey, when we've got more time just to focus solely on the game, this is more kind of the quality we can achieve. Coming back to 3D platformers.
I think that, because, talking about the reception of the original as well, it's very much like Impossible Lair came out, people weren't sure if it was like a side game or a direct sequel, and it's like, in many ways, it is just its own beast. And it's like, I didn't realise, because I'm very much somebody that kind of stays out of the journalism circle, because I'm very much somebody that really appreciated this is kind of a recent thing for me, I suppose, in the last since 2020, when I changed how I did things on my channel, how I made videos, how I created things. But I really missed the whole surprise element with things. And when you're constantly online looking at trailers, looking at reveals, looking at teasers, a lot of stuff just not gets ruined or spoiled, but then you almost feel like you know exactly what you're getting into to begin with. And when I played Impossible Lair, I was assuming that it was going to be something similar. And then it was like, oh, it's DKC. Okay. And then it was like, oh, okay. So now you kind of, it changes how you engage with something when you have no idea what you're going into. And that's one of the reasons why whenever we go to the cinema, me and my partner, I try to get there 15 minutes late after the screening, because I don't like watching trailers. I just don't. Yeah. It's an art form in and of itself, and some trailers are classic, some are incredibly good, and on the rare occasion they do really, really want me to get to see the film. The Substance was one where the trailer immediately grabbed me. But like in general, it's like most trailers, especially for films, they just show you the whole damn story. It's like, what's the point now? Yeah. It's an odd one, isn't it? Because we also want everybody to watch the trailer for this. Yeah. So I hate trailers, but you should watch the trailer. There's always a pro and con to how things are and were. So I don't want to come across as the old guy. The olden days. I'm sorry to interrupt, Simon.
I
Continue.
I can't take credit for that. That's the first time I've seen it. I'm like, oh my, that's great.
Continue.
Yeah. The old was like, back when I was falling in love with video games, I had, you had the magazines.
That's exactly what I was trying to recapture.
It was a once a month window into what's going on, and you got very little from that. Mm-hmm. And your imagination was running wild. So when you actually got the game, there was all sorts of fun and discovery, and it was even an adventure, just buying a game and opening the manual and then turning the game on. It was really exciting. And I ended up playing a ton of variety of stuff. I was never, I only play this genre or this type of game. I played tons of stuff. And I think that's something slightly missing these days. People are a lot more risk averse, even though games have never been better value, cheaper, more accessible. People aren't...
Especially with the indie crowd as well.
Yeah.
Especially.
I'd love to see way more breadth and variety of content being played by people. I'm trying to do it, encourage it with my own kids all the time, saying don't just stick to the same thing over and over. Try things, venture forth. But they're often dictated by what other people are playing.
Which I understand. I do get that to a degree. I mean, but then it was like, it doesn't appeal to everybody. Like when I was young, when I was a teenager, it was COD 4, constant, all the time. Everyone was playing it. And even then it was like, do I want to join in? Not really, but I felt like I had to. And then even then when I joined in, I was on PS3. I was the minority in my town. So it was like, I couldn't even play people online with my friends anyway, because I needed an Xbox, because that's what everyone was playing it on. Yeah. So even then, it was just, everybody was just funneled down the same thing anyway. But then, you know, it didn't appeal to me, but then at the same time, I had Metal Gear Solid 4, and I was one of the only people playing that in my town at the time. So it was like, you know, you make of things, do what you want, basically. Do what makes you happy.
Yeah. I'm playing one of the old arcade games, and again, these were...
Ah, yes, the cart, yeah.
These were a bit... Oh, look at that. I'm getting stuck and annoyed by just basic track-up stuff. These were a little bit divisive in the past, and now we've got these brand new Rextro-themed games where you actually get to control Rextro himself.
Do you know something about Rextro? I don't know if... This must have been something that you were aware of, maybe, because you would have had to have signed off on it. There was an animation made by somebody. I think it was Channel 4. It was called Mashed. And there was a thing they did about Yooka-Laylee, because I was friends with the guy that animated it, and I voiced Rextro. This was like 2015. This was years ago. And the animation didn't come out until 2017.
As soon as you say person's name...
I can't... It was so long ago. It was so long ago. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with
pretty sure
goldfish memory, sieve memory. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure they came to a talk we did and actually had a Yooka-Laylee.
Oh,
because I remember that Mashed anime. It was really funny. It had a banjo and kazooie moment in it.
I haven't even seen that for a while, but I remembered as I was coming up to today, I was like, oh god, I voiced Rextro in a thing. That was a long time ago, yeah. I'm also going to safely assume, going back to the UK-isms, that the Dr. Quack bumping into the wall before hitting the button, that has to be an old school Dalek reference. It has to be.
Oh yeah, I you know, it's such a stupid visual gag, but I love it. Oh, you've come across a Pagidor, so now this is our new gating throughout Hivory Towers, so...
Oh, so you can jump from one bit to the next?
Before, it used to be on the books themselves that, hey, to open this book, do you need this many pages?
Oh, okay.
But Yooka-Laylee, I've obviously remembered it in a slightly different way. And now you have this Pagidor.
And the Pagidor has a very strange animation loop.
It does. It's winding and... I think we've fixed that.
It's happening now.
Dun, dun.
Can't gaslight me into saying that's been fixed.
Quick.
It's happening now.
Write it into canon why this is normal pagey behaviour. I'm glad we've found an original game fan to come and see this, because seeing your reaction and understand, oh wow, these differences, it'll help, I think, with people who've played the game before.
Yeah, definitely.
Quite enjoyed it and think, you know, Yooka-Replaylee, why go back? But there's literally like... there's like more than double the pages this time. The game's twice the size, essentially, and I think higher quality.
But that's the thing, it's like
more fun and variety to Bad and Secret.
Absolutely, yeah. Just what, again, looking over what you're playing earlier, I managed to get to the bits in the tutorial that you were in, and I realised, oh my god, all the new bits, there was so many more added bits and pieces, but it still felt good, and it didn't feel like, your time is being delayed or you're not in the game already, you were explaining earlier, even though I didn't necessarily agree with that assessment, but I've gone, who am I to disagree with the people that made it, So it's just kind of interesting, really. But yeah, like the whole perspective thing from other people as well, I guess it depends on lots of things, age, experience, what people do for a living. People got to look at things through different lenses anyway, and I'm just saying as a guy, it just is. And I'm not even that far in it. And I'm not just saying that to suck up, because I pointed out that your pagey animation loop is broken. So I'm not afraid. not, intimidated. It just feels better, looks better, is better. I even remember this bit, people complaining about this particular bit being difficult with the ball rolling. I remember people like, oh, it's too slippery and you fall down and it takes too long to get back up again. Again, I never felt that, but...
Yeah, just little things.
All the little tweaks,
Yeah, now when you're in ball roll, if you come out of ball roll on the slope, you can go back in. Yeah, it's fine there.
There you go.
See, I told you we fixed it.
You did fix it.
You
fixed it in like 2.5 minutes. How did you do that?
Secrets of development.
Okay, so I've got one. I'm not going in there, am I? Okay. Can I get over here? This... Do you know? Have you seen many?
You can with that unlocked moveset from the start.
True. Have you seen many people, or have people sent you many screen runs of speed runs of the original game?
We have, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say,
just
by me doing that, that's a speed run tactic. And was any kind of speed running methods thought about as you were making, or was that just a kind of happy accident?
A little bit on. Like, you always get a bit by accident and you get a bit intentional, but what you always think is going to be critical and important never is. Players are so inventive and, like, the things that
they find things to break and all sorts, yeah.
It's joyous. You just got to embrace it and go, look, I can't wait. Even, like, with this game, I'll be saying, will people be thinking, like, what's the best 15 pages to go get quickly? Or is there somewhere in the environment where, you could just slip through and hits for the door anyway early because someone's comboed really skillfully into this nook and cranny and got through. Whatever happens, and
absolutely. I can't speak on that because I obviously don't make games or anything, and I don't know the first thing about that kind of stuff. But even if someone were to point out, like, if they were watching a video of mine and they noticed some way or some kind of method in which I was able to do a specific edit or a certain effect, if they noticed or was like, oh, I think I have an idea of how that was done, I would take that as a compliment that you're taking apart and seeing the process and how, like, oh, you're thinking the same way I'm thinking because that's how I came up with that idea. So I would take it as a compliment if someone's able to be like, well, I figured out and I noticed that when you jump in this particular area, here's my favourite example of this with speedruns is that Medieval on PS1, the original Medieval, someone noticed that when you pause the game, the main character, Sir Dan, was still in his idle animation. So they figured, well, if he's still in his idle animation, I just can't move him with the D-pad because I'm in the menu. So they figured, how about if you fall off of something and pause the game, because the model is still active within the game because he's in idle, would he continue to go down? And what would happen if he fell off the arena while you're in the pause menu? And people realised, oh, the levels are stacked on top of each other, so they'd unpause and they'd be on a different area, like end of the level. Yeah. And loads of clever things like that. I think that's just ingenious how people figure that out. I think it's the deepest compliment, personally. I don't know how you feel about that, but...
No, I love it. I want people to enjoy how they enjoy things.
That's playing games.
You don't have to go, like, how does Gavin Price think this should be done and played right now, and I'll align with that. It's like, no. Find your fun.
I mean, that's ultimately what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fun is fun. Yeah, like, that's one of the most confusing things, and I think that's a bit of an... I don't know, Dark Souls, Elden Ring kind of perspective of like, you are having fun incorrectly. And it's like, I think that obviously it's mostly jokes, but I think the jokes become extra funny when it's people that make out like there is correct and incorrect ways to play, and then they get really high-strung about it when people do it a different way. There are loads of people that are like that. But if you don't care in the first place, and then other people don't care, it's like, well, then we're all on the same page then, yeah?
Good combo chain there to reach that chest. I like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't really thinking about it, to be honest.
You could do that in the original.
Okay, I'm going to need some fire for these torches.
Stuck at one of the old transformation challenges. I know this one's completely changed in the new one. This challenge has changed. I just think it's a much better setup now.
Okay, so we've got the aim mode here. Okay. Oh, you hold... Oh, sorry, I thought it was fireballs. Okay. Oh, they're not staying lit. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, it's...
I'll do the audio.
Okay, you're just spelling it right. Okay.
Da-ding.
I see.
Da-ding. Da-ding.
If you did that in time with the game's audio, that would be really impressive.
I hope I have.
There he is. I just love the look at them. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's so funny.
And we didn't do enough celebrating positive play behaviour as well. So even like just collecting them and doing the kind of post-camera dance and hey, look at these effects going off.
Mm-hmm.
Great, you can feel a bit more good.
Well,
about it. Whereas
that's the Mario 64 thing, right?
Yeah.
The whole but it's not even just that you because Mario Odyssey I found did that a lot with all the stuff you can find in that. But it's extra special when it's more like you've earned it rather than you found it,
Yeah.
And even though I did just spell a word, you still feel, there's extra layer of satisfaction to it. And it reminds you that school wasn't a waste of time.
Nothing that isn't earned has any value.
Mm.
I'm going to mill about jungle a bit more. So when you start going into jungle, I'm going to stop.
Yeah, I haven't even got to. I apologise. I don't know how much time you've got on recording or anything, or if this is going to get cut down or edited or whatever else. But yeah, I can only apologise for rambling and not getting that far.
Look at this. I'm here on a ground pound challenge. I don't have ground pound. I haven't been told I need ground pound for this. I'm a lost player now. I'm frustrated. What a bad UX this is, and I'm like, I don't know. Oh, this game's terrible.
See, and this is something because this is why maybe I wouldn't be very good at like this kind of work, I suppose, or this kind of creativity, because my brain goes, there is probably something I'm missing because this doesn't make any sense. I'll come back later, but that's just how my brain works, and I can't then say to someone, well, you're too dumb if you didn't realise that, because that's unfair, isn't it?
We're a dying breed, but it goes back to that, hey, how can we have most people get to that fun and enjoy it straight away? So we have to adapt, I think, and try and find a way where everyone's happy.
Because there's finding that, and then the balance between this was a very mid 2000s, late 2000s thing where it's like every game in the loading screen would have the controllers on the screen, the graphic, the animatic, and it would have all the diagrams and the labels of what each command did, and then you'd play the game and it would be constant waypoints, constant reminders of what button does what. So you don't want that because then you're just cluttering everything up. But then you also don't want to be too obtuse. It's a very difficult balance to kind of get, isn't it?
It is. You're doing great. You're definitely doing that. Explore everything.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, again, it comes with the whole Like if I was doing something very difficult or like required concentration, my partner would tell you as a co-stream host of mine, I just shut up and I'm just like looking, and I'm very bad at talking. Already, I'm not very good at it. So, yeah, this is just a nice chill. Okay, was the Russia thing? Was the reptile Russia thing before?
It was, but it was completely.
Didn't you mash it?
Okay,
wait a minute.
I can't remember. Like now.
Okay, I've got.
I know you can just ball roll attack is a new move. So there we go.
Nice
ball roll attack is a new move. The reptile rush. How was it accessed before? Oh, blimey, I don't know. I'm going to have to debug and add some moves on in a minute.
I will say this, just noticing the word pagey, knowing about your guys' history with puns and everything and the naming conventions, surely at one point, maybe I'm misremembering, maybe this has already happened. All you got to do is swap those letters around and you have the name Page.
Oh, yeah.
No one's noticed that? You could just call, like, the Grand Page, and it's just called Page.
We're doing that in the sequel, quick, glaze over.
I'm already hired.
No. I'm saying that in case we do, and I can then reclaim another idea as an original, Gavin Price original idea.
That's a good way of doing it, yeah. That was the papers I signed earlier. Yeah.
No, we're not doing pages.
Yes, that's a joke. Legally, that's a joke. It's fine. It's fine.
Yes, you've got Trowzer and Vendi at the start of every level, so you can just find them.
Oh, it's the box of wigs, I see. Okay. Also, 90s mobile phone. I like that. That's nice. Or late 80s, rather.
He's always meant to be that kind of Del Boy, in that kind of, Monge 2 instead of Bonjour, because he's just too... But he doesn't know how daft he's coming across to other people.
Oh, yeah.
Thinks they're the real deal, that kind of character.
So what have we got here, then?
Now you can buy upgrades. Because if he's not selling moves anymore, like I was in the original, he needs to sell something. He needs to make a living.
Of course he does. Everybody does.
You haven't got the quills though yet, which is now quills are like the local currency to that world as well.
Quids.
In canon, they're kind of the employee currency that they get paid in, and are meant to always re-spend back on Vendi, so the money never leaves the company. It's a bit like Disney dollars or something.
Yeah.
Capital B, doesn't want to actually lose money.
So do you know the funniest thing about this character? I in a video a year ago did a cutaway gag because I have multiple members of my family exist in my videos, and I'm running out of now extended family members. One of them though was a character called Mark Book, and it's not as literal as this, but all I did was put a coat over my head, and I got a litter picker, and I was holding the litter picker with one hand under the coat, and I attached the litter picker to the top half of a book. Nice. So I was saying my lines with this book, and it was like, oh yeah, that's Mark Book, and he has his own song about how you have to take a look in a book because that's important for the children. But like, it was so fun. I think it was, Annie was telling me about this, and I was like, we are just the same level of humour. It's so funny.
What else could be a check mark in a world of books?
Well, of course.
It's almost too logical. I'm going to see how you do on that. Like that first bit there was so dull and interesting. How I solved that puzzle, but the game doesn't reward it or do anything like that. These little things.
Oh, what did you just do?
I turned off the bubbles.
Would you say this was your original vision, and you didn't maybe have time, or?
Oh yeah, we time, money, like we
even with the Kickstarter and everything.
Oh yeah, like if you think of the budget for this game, it sounds great. We lost a ton to tax straight away. We had to scribble a load away to do the physical goods side of things and all that. And then we just kept adding so much variety of always optimistically guess until you learn your lesson. And I'd like to think we've learned our lesson.
Yeah.
So here you've got a load of, because these are new as well. Again, people like to just find their own fun, and there's a certain pair of wings there that you might get to that reminds people of a certain bird.
It's Phoenix, my favourite character from the old game. Yeah.
There's lots of things. There's full-on costumes as well. You can get Laylee dressed up as well.
Oh, nice one. Oh, I love that.
It was kind of a fun inclusion. There's a lot of. I remember when we first revealed the characters, people were like, "What? They're naked." At least Banjo was wearing shorts, and it's kind of like, well, Donald Duck. Growing up for me, it was like, well, what's Donald Duck wearing? He's got this top half attire, but nothing around the bottom half.
Why does Goofy wear a full set of clothes and Pluto's naked?
Yeah, having a load of things they can wear is like, okay, people can decide for themselves, and if you press the triggers.
Yeah, sorry, that's the wrong trigger I was pressing there.
Yeah.
Also, you actually can just put on like each specific bit. So if I do that,
you can mix and match. You can style it out.
It's full. Oh, I have to equip. I have to equip them. Okay. So I can. Oh my god, there's a load. Okay, all right. So you can have something on the head, something on the chest, something on the hands, and then go over to the t-shirts. Oh my god. Mars shirt. That's great. Oh, I know that.
That's a good choice. Rextro's new company logo.
Nice.
You see it in game.
Oh, I need to find Rextro actually saying that.
On the side of his arcade machine, it's a bit of a dodgy graphic.
Well, now I've got to find it. I'm gonna see if there's like a.
I've completely stopped playing. I'm like,
you're just interested in seeing what I'm doing.
My old game doesn't have cosmetics. It's another plug.
Am I missing the reference on this? Collector's jacket, or is it just a waistcoat and I'm looking too deep into it?
I really want to say, ooh, like that, as if there's something that will then for the next 5 years make you obsessive to figure out what it is. But the ultimate truth is, I think it's just something regular. Maybe it's
just-
linked to a new stop and swap feature for our forthcoming sequel and threequel.
Are you going to do anything? And this just curiosity. Are you doing anything for people that own the original moving on to this? Any bonuses or anything like that?
There's a discount, a big 30% discount.
Really? If you already own it?
Yeah. So like, it's already cheaper. Like the game, which is twice as good, twice as big, is starting out cheaper than the original ever did. And if you're an owner, you get a whopping 30% discount. Original backers as well, they're going to get the orchestral soundtrack for free.
Goodness
as
gracious.
well, sent out on a code. So yeah, there's so many things like you can do and want to do, and then there's some things which are just like, there's no way of doing this. But the platform holders have been really great with us. When we said, look, we really want to do the owner's discount for people who've got it already, the original.
Nice.
And they've supported us, which is, thank you very much, platform holders.
Well, that's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back to the quick start, the Kickstarter quickly. Like, I suppose as well, this is something that like I always kind of, I am never ever in my life ever going to be comfortable claiming, you know, the whole, which is what we were kind of saying earlier, the whole this is right, this is wrong, this is lazy, this clearly. Nothing, no effort was thought, nothing was planned, like clear, it's obvious. I think that's really, really disingenuous and a bit dumb to say. I don't know the first thing about how Kickstarter works, how investing works, backing, publishing. I don't know the first thing about it, and I don't know, like, even like, because that's what like when you were explaining the whole, you know, more time, more money, and then I'm sitting here immediately, I think the Kickstarter made, you know, however much money it did, but then I don't know how things work and what goes where, and I think a lot of people maybe need to remember that as well. I'm not really sure. I don't know your perspective on that.
It's pretty much taxes, physical goods fulfillment, and the game development. That's all we had in. Our eyes were bigger than our belly. We wanted to do so much for that first game, and you know, even when it came to doing things like bespoke retro arcade games, bespoke, as soon as you say that word, and it doesn't matter if you're making video games, cars, selling kitchens or whatever.
Yeah.
The word bespoke is expensive. It's like, oh, right, something from the ground up. And, you know, we wanted to do the MineCart levels, and it's like, oh my goodness, to do the MineCart level that is what everyone pre-imagines, and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze had come out and basically done these amazing, you know, the MineCart levels in those games were probably more expensive than the whole of Yooka-Laylee.
Yeah.
How on earth are we going to do a MineCart level within Yooka-Laylee which competes with what is people are expecting because they've played MineCart levels in?
And I suppose as well, like, if you then start adding features as stretch goals, it then becomes, well, you have to figure it out now because you promised it, right?
And you have, and you know, you're doing something for the first time. You're going to make mistakes.
Check that out.
But hopefully, people have long since seen then, hey, we're trying to do as much as we can to solve that. Hence, backers getting the original orchestral soundtrack.
These are sick costumes. Oh, well, that's going to make people happy. Look at that. Although I think my look is a bit better.
I had the googly eyes off, and they actually do wobble on stuff.
Do they? Oh, no. Oh, I didn't see them.
I think
okay.
There's a tonic as well for making enemies have googly eyes, and that just...
Yeah, I remember that,
It's a whole new game. It's either nightmare fuel or the funniest thing ever, depending on...
Oh, yeah, look. They do wobble. They've got their own... Although the physics even... It follows,
physics.
Yeah, if you look at Laylee's eyes.
It's a bit like...
Like, only the one eye...
Is it Forky in Toy Story 4?
Yeah, when the eyes keep falling off and everything,
Yeah.
People complained about Vendi being scary, and I'm sitting there going, that's really funny. Vendi is scary. I think that's kind of the point. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's become a bit of a meme to herself now. There's actually some hidden Vendi kickables throughout the game.
Yeah, I found one at my Hivory Towers, actually.
Well, yeah, if you can find... I think you have to find all three. I think there's a hint on the new quest book, which we've added to the game, which has like got a map as well, so you can find your way around and do things.
Oh, so we got... have we got all of these unlocked? Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Oh, there's the googly eyes.
The
Yeah.
power of a debug build.
Turns enemies upside
that's
down.
weird. Why you? But we're like, again,
Clown shoes.
if someone thinks this will be fun, go for it.
So is it what? Are any of these your ideas, or are you just like
No, I barely touched the tonic system.
reptile roll damages enemy? Oh, okay. So the speed boost is the attack, but this
Yeah.
makes the roll bowl into people.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can roll into enemies and you kind of knock them back, but they're not going to take damage from it. So it's good for a little base level crowd control. But if you really, really want to kill things with the power of rolling, and personally, I think a lot of people do.
Oh yeah, one heart
way of
mode.
fulfilling that.
One heart Game Boy mode. That's what we need.
Wow.
People need to do that run. Oh, sucks up the quills. Oh, there's so many useful ones. And I haven't got many slots. You do get more slots, don't you?
Yeah, you can get more slots, and you know, you can make things fun, you can make things easier, you can make things harder. Again,
Take damage when you
people
fall.
do what they want.
Yeah.
Again, fall damage. You know, we've seen feedback
This
before.
is true
Can't believe
accessibility
your
here.
fall
This is-
damage is
yeah.
wrong, or your fall damage shouldn't have fall damage anymore. And yeah, we try and give options.
But that's the thing, talking about rules, you know, like any of those old cinematic side scrollers, it's like, yeah, you fall from too high, that's it. Because, hey, in real life, you probably would break your legs. And it's like, but that's what they're going for. And that's, you know, and that's fine to a degree, and it doesn't have to be for everyone.
Ever since Ocarina of Time, I've loved Link's fall and just his leg. You can see his legs and feel his pain. It was such a brilliant moment. It was like the first time you ever saw Mario drown in 3D, Mario 64. And it was like, oh my goodness.
I remember that with Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider, and the various ways Lara can just end her life in the most gruesome, graphic way. And the drowning was the worst one. There were so many. You can be crushed, set on fire, spiked. No, the one where you just watch a realistically proportioned, aiming for realism lady in a video game, grabbing her throat, and then just slowly, it's quite intense.
It's sinister, isn't it?
It is sinister, yeah, it is, definitely. And I'm hoping that you've put that in this if you ran out of breath underwater. Should we go and see? Oh,
Hang on.
You're new.
Hang on. Have we got rid of an underwater air meter? Let's find out.
No, I think, actually, no, because there was a bubble mechanic. Yeah, there you go.
No, yeah, but even without the bubble now, I think we got rid of underwater air.
Really? Yeah. So this is a thing for
your
the bubble.
If your bubble pops, look at that! You've now got production value, a cut cam, slowing down of the propeller.
Cinematic.
Hey, right? Yeah, we didn't have any of that in the original. So even bits that are the same as they were before, they're executed far better, I think. But yeah, and you can breathe underwater.
So the energy is only for the bubble.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Oh well, we gotta wait then.
No.
Oh yeah, because there's the different.
Yeah.
I remember this now.
Again, people just found it super annoying, and we thought, well, maybe if Yooka-Laylee are telling the story back, they'll remember that bit differently, and they have, thankfully, because it's one of those things. It just plays better.
Oh, the attack while you're rolling is great. This is pretty fun.
And we just don't want to. We never intentionally said we want the players' air management to be an integral part of this fun thing. And when you say it out loud, you realise you're saying something that's just like, of course you don't want that.
Of course, but then it works with Tomb Raider. It works with other things, you know. Yeah, like it has a time and a place, and I guess you're not aiming for. No. You need to solve a puzzle in a tomb that wants to kill you. It's Yooka-Laylee.
Exactly. So now when you go underwater, we can focus on, hey, let's get you to do all these other fun stuff free of that shackle. And we have added quite a lot of underwater content and things to go and do as well.
Oh, that's a little... Okay, I know this is probably extremely basic, but that effect of the mouth being projected on the floor from the candle is really, really like that there.
Yeah. The lighting's had a big overhaul on the game as well.
Oh, whoopsie.
I'm going to wait.
Whoa. Okay, well, I hit the water. I've got to do that again.
We're roughly in the same area. I'm going to try and copy you a little bit.
So, yeah, Rextro is going to be around here somewhere, isn't he? So let's see if we can kind of get to... Oh, there's Mark.
You've got a bookmark. I've got a Trowzer. And just look at the visual difference in...
So, wait, remind me in the... So, can you warp around in the original at all?
No.
So, I thought you were saying that Mark, the bookmark, was for the hub world. I didn't realise it was for the levels as well.
Yeah,
okay.
you get fast travel around the levels now, so quickly going back and finding something, or just the UX of the game. It all bleeds into that and helps make that more fun and playable. And your world's just more densely packed with things to do and be curious with and discover. Where are you going now?
I was going to say that was sparkling for a reason.
You've gone that way now. So the level's been
it's so much it's so much easier, like collision detection wise. It doesn't feel as slippery as before. So you're controlling better. You feel more grounded, more weighty, and more free to explore. I remember in the original, this place is rife with climbing things and exploring around the area to find all the hidden stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much easier with this.
We're in about the same place. I'm trying to do moves that are in the new game on this one. I constantly can't, like gliding and then air attacking from glide. I can't, I'm hammering the X button, I'm not able to do that. You found a path back round to the start, and I'm sure that'll lead to some sort of well done for looking everywhere style reward. You've got a...
Is that a G?
This is a new collectible.
A new collectible from a completely different, new, unknown thing.
Yeah, if a jigsaw piece and a piece of heart had a baby, that's what they would have.
Oh.
A quarter page.
Okay, I see. So, like when people talk about, when you find the person that you love, it's like you've the final piece of the puzzle. Heart, love. That was intentional as well, sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because this is a deep universe with everything that has eyes.
But when we analysed that kind of like a collectible set, we realised we had a gap in terms of all the things you can ever ask the player to go off and do. Can you absolutely reward them? Sometimes we couldn't in the original. We over-rewarded them and we were like, what? I got to pay you for that. And other times I'm like, what? I did all that work and, all you gave me was this one lousy pagey for that. So there's a lot more flexibility in the collectibles in this game around, so that when we hide curiosities, you're getting the right thing, the right level of reward from doing something. Again, it sounds so... Really, that's the thing that you have to think about when you're designing games like this. And you do. Otherwise, you get a sense of, you get too much for nothing. You disengage from the game. You're a bit emotionally blah about it. And then if you don't get the right reward right at the other end, so you're frustrating. And again, getting that balance was something we just didn't have the time on the original to really, really hone.
Do you think with the original, like when the Kickstarter launched and everything, do you think that like were you already a certain percentage into the idea, the concept developing, and then it was like, we've realized we might need a bit of assistance? Or was it like, we've got an idea, we can't do it until? Like, what was the kind of approach?
I think a bit of both.
Yeah.
We didn't have any time whatsoever to, when we decided to go for something, we ended up like, oh man, we've got to make this work.
Yeah.
It's like you really want to finish your game as soon as possible and have the largest amount of polish possible.
And then all of the rest of everything can go into promo and showing it off in expos and all that stuff, yeah.
And without... I guess we just didn't have that time. And we were always firefighting and trying to make the best of what we got. Whether it was like, maybe we should be less stubborn and just like give up on that. You do love to go in every nook and cranny.
Yeah, I'm just, right? It comes with yapping as well, because I really, that's fun.
Yeah, just incidental reactions and more things in the environment happening as
well. The vibrations feel fun as well, I like that.
Which way you... if you reverse 180, we'll take you to a Rextro level.
Okay. Wait, what happened?
If you head towards that way, after the world's most violent pumpkins.
I mean, what are pumpkins if not violent? It's something that we all know, and everyone's too scared to admit it.
We carve them to bits every year, don't we?
Yeah, there's a reason, because they'll take over if we don't. So we're going this way, sorry, or the other way.
Back that way.
Ooh.
There we go.
I just love how the idea of eyes being enemies as well. It's just funny. Okay, there we go.
And into the water and go. We'll do this bit together.
Yeah, let's get the bubble. I noticed as well, there was actually, again, talking just about things feeling better. I did that, the grapple with the tongue grapple move. I remember in the original, there were 1 or 2 times, I don't know if it was a collision thing, but it was almost like you pressed the button and then you were almost telling the game, move the axes of Yooka towards that area.
It was sketchy.
Yeah, and sometimes you would reach the top of it and then it would immediately clip you off or something, right?
Yeah.
And this one, it's more like, yeah, it has like a ramp up and then it has a little jump at the end. It feels more like you're doing something rather than pressing a button to move a cursor or, you know, something like that.
If you keep heading back that way...
Oh, sorry, okay.
We'll take you to Rextro.
Oh, it's up here. Yeah, okay. I was just going to say as well, like, even just the smallest little things, like, because I was noticing with the N64 model as well, like the size of Yuka's hands and feet, and I thought, okay, is that actually kind of what the model is? It's not as cartoonishly big, but if you compare, with stuff like that,
we've chunkied up his limbs a bit because they just read better and help you get away with snappier animals.
Absolutely, and it makes you feel like you're more grounded, more weighty part of the world. You know, and it also, I mean, just from a design point, I guess it just looks a little bit.
Look at his bandy knees.
Yeah, because here it's just like, you actually feel like you're a little character running around and jumping, and you just feel more of the weight and everything. If
you head back up that way,
this direction,
to the green, you can actually see the arcade machine there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like the depth perception. No, the depth of field. Sorry.
I'll race you to the arcade machine.
Well, that's not fair because you're on a different game. You're probably already there.
You're on the one that is.
Oh, hang on. So we are on the same bit.
Yeah.
How much would you say percentage-wise is like, in terms of level design and stuff, is the same? It's mostly just touched up, or like how much is new percentage-wise?
Oh, I'd say 50% new, 25% touched up, and 25% as it was. In terms of, it depends what you're classing as level design, though. Like,
okay, so like obviously,
like every element, like enemy placements.
Well, like
placements, actual physical platforms. Like
that's what I meant. Yeah,
here you'll see that we're quite similar. Look,
yeah,
we're both here. My lantern's a bit dull. Your lantern's way more fun and reactive.
And also the lantern is facing me, which is more polite.
Yeah, and it's actually pointing you in a direction. So
that was
the old lantern.
It was a directional sign.
I get no coins.
Ingenious design, really.
Yeah, you're getting coins.
The trolley. I remember the trolley. That's another Americanism that UKism that Americans don't get. When you say trolley, they don't like jolly. Like why is he called jolly? It's like because it's not a cart, it's a trolley. That's why.
Look at me using the power of debug to cheat my way back. No.
How did you access debug?
I'm not telling you the dark arts of video game development.
Oh, okay, all right.
There we go. I'm back with you now. But this trolley one was a little bit of a frustrating challenge. It was
I wish I could remember more. It was so long ago.
It was multi-structured. It was really annoying. So this area of the swamp is now plays very differently. You know, you've got an embedded pagey challenge there. You can see a page under the grate, and it's like got to go and get it.
Oh yeah, I see.
What the contents of the underwater area has been remixed and things. Some bits that remain.
Oh, whoops. Whoa, go. No, wait, okay, that was entirely my fault.
And now
that distracted me.
You can glide in upstreams now, and you can control your ascent and descent via glide.
It would be interesting, you know, like, are you using the same engine for this game?
Yeah, we're using Unity still.
Okay.
We love Unity. It's a tool, and I don't think you can ever blame your tools if you're unable to achieve something.
Oh, absolutely not. Like or the Ori games, Will of the Wisps, exactly. they were Unity, right? And they are phenomenal. Yeah.
I think Inside was as well.
Yes, I think it was. Yes, I think it was.
And there's a game, a dino hunting game called Ferocious, and that's in Unity, and it's just incredible. There you go. I'm giving plugs to other people as well. That's weird.
Well, I was going to say, one of the things I was told before coming here today was avoid wearing shirts of competing indie games, and then I go into your costumes and Shovel Knight is the first thing I see.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's like, on your terms, I see. I love you, Shovel Knight people. I'm friends with the people that make it. Yacht Club. Good people.
Great people.
Very good people.
Mina the Hollower. Out soon.
Even if they don't know if they don't know what a shopping trolley is, it's fine. It's fine.
I think
I won't hold that against them. I'm getting way too distracted. I need to go and find Rextro. My character, legally my character that I voice.
You're having so much fun, is what I'm hearing.
Do you know something? It's like, no joke though. It's like stuff like this. It's very therapeutic. Because like I said, I'm not good at talking and playing at the same time. That's why I'm not a professional streamer. But it's like being able to talk and also just play, and it's just naturally doing what I'm expecting it to, and reacting in the way I think it will be, and all that stuff. It's cool. It's great.
Yeah. If you get to play Rextro Byts back, I'm not gonna play the arcade game here. Did you collect the coin?
Oh, I didn't yet.
I think it's in the underwater bit.
I've just noticed as well now, because we've got the character models closed. First of all, very rich of Yooka to say strange polygonal, yeah. But also, even the eye textures, like they're just images, right? Yeah. Like that, there's very, very good attention to detail. That's probably one of the better, when they have retro skins, you know, one of the better ones, because they had that in Crash 4, and sometimes it's not even that, they just do cubes or something. It's like, that actually looks like, I don't know how that was achieved. I don't know if you actually used a Nintendo 64 styled approach to make that happen.
I'd have to ask his lordliness, Steve. I got buffed through the making of this game, replay males.
Right, okay. Because like it's going low poly is more now a stylistic thing more than a like, oh, you just do the same thing but lower the polygons. It's not quite that simple.
I'd have to book a meeting in with his PA to be allowed near him. Obviously, we don't really let it be known how awful and horrible he really is in real life.
Yeah,
we like to keep his friendliness, nice persona.
Yeah, it's good for business.
For public, it's good for business.
Yeah.
He's one mean person. I'd go and ask him now, but I haven't booked in, and I can't take that kind of an emotional beating today.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You want a happy workplace. The game won't come out if it's not, Oh,
let's find you this play coin. We've got distracted again because you're having so much fun.
I am. Yeah, I genuinely. It's just very fun to just play. It just is. And yes, it is more fun than the original is, and that's coming from someone that likes the original. Is that a Puss reference or?
Dr. Puzz, Octopus.
Puzz, right?
Octopus, Doctopus.
But you couldn't say Dr. Puss.
I think it changes the context.
It does a bit. It does a bit. We can make jokes about Trowzer Snake and how the FBI haven't caught him yet, but we can't say that. No.
Oh, no.
No, I get that. And also, I mean, you know what people online are like, Tentacle Lady, we don't want to go...
There's a very blurry, always moving line that we never want to fix down.
You're experiencing some technical difficulties. Oh my god! If you were to do, voices, who would you want doing voices? Like dream scenario, doesn't matter. But whatever.
Whose voices I love. And here we go. Dr. Puzz, Joanna Lumley.
That would be really funny. Yeah.
And she's got such a nice, calming voice. Anyway, I think recently in the UK we tested the public warning system on phones.
It didn't work for me.
My
partner Caddicarus got it. I didn't. I'm dead.
It would be so much nicer if it was Joanna Lumley saying to you, "Hey, everyone."
But she did AOL, didn't she?
Impending doom. We're all about to die. That's fine, Joanna. Thank you. You've said it the right way.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Joanna Lumley. So I'd have Joanna Lumley, yourself, obviously. I'm gonna totally get rid of.
I love how you start with Joanna Lumley and then feel guilty because I'm sitting here and just put me in as second best. Oh my god. No. Everything taken aside, like, you know, UK comedic royalty, you know. Actually, alive or dead, doesn't matter.
Steve Merchant, he just makes me laugh.
That would be funny, yeah. That would be good. Matt Berry needs to be here somewhere.
Yeah. This is a completely new section. These kind of like 2D Impossible Lair style sections, but built with the 3D assets
If
from
I
this game.
pop the button. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. It's nice because that reverses the use of what you've been trained to do, which is like, hey, bubble good. Now it's like, bubble bad.
Is the coin at the end of this, or are we just killing time right now?
You do all this for a gag. There's not even a collectible.
Oh, really?
No, there is.
Oh, well, do you know what? I wouldn't expect anything less, to be honest. John, before I do that, I'm going to do this red coin challenge because it's calling to me. That's just the hoop with the eyes.
Yeah, these are new types of challenges as well. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't think I can't name any other games that have 8 red coins that you have to grab in a certain amount of time. Not one.
I imagine someone has time travelled back in time and added it to their mainstream series already now. So from our perspective, it looks like we've copied them.
Yeah, and that's Doctor Who had the idea for the Daleks from Dr. Quack, obviously. Obviously. I just realised, it's surface level. Dr. Quack, Quack because duck. No, he's a doctor. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are too good. You're too clever. There's too many layers of it. Too many layers. Works on so many different layers.
We're like an ogre.
And yet you
many layers.
Yes. And yet you still didn't notice Paige, the name Paige. There's a limit to everyone's genius, I suppose. Okay, right, let's go this way. Which one did you say it was?
So Rextro in his new arcade game, Rextro Bites Back. This one.
Oh, do I just stand on the thing? Sorry, yeah.
Pushy palms.
Friend does want to play fun arcade game. That's good. Pushy palms. Now, one thing before I get into this. In the original, I remember that the mini games, obviously they worked differently, but it was all obviously the same engine, same physics. It was almost like you're playing the main game, but from different restrictions and different angles. Is it different now? Or
yeah, we'll take a look at this.
Okay.
Set your faces to stunned.
Okay. Launch your head and chomp things. Fantastic. Nice.
You play as Rextro.
Oh, look at him.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
And it's just...
Oh, look at how proud he is of himself. Look at that.
Yeah. He's made this all himself as well. He's a video game developer.
God, this reminds me of an older, like, I want to say NES, but they're like, do you remember Net Your Rose on PlayStation 1? So when the demo discs were out on magazines, there would be independently made games by people that had a rare matte black PS1.
Yeah.
Because you plugged it into a PC, yeah?
I do.
There was a game on one of those demo discs called Pushy. It was like Pushy 2, and it's very similar to like this kind of thing. So yeah, I know it's a very deep cut reference, but yeah. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah, and it controls differently. I mean, it's only one action button, but still, yeah.
And he's put, I think there's 8 levels in total, 4 level themes. Each one's got its own bespoke kind of setups and challenges though, and gameplay hook. And who knows, maybe in future, if people enjoy this, there's scope for us to expand upon this maybe.
Sounds a bit like a Captain Toad scenario.
Yeah, I'd love it if we got to do that. It's got its, even he does a few cliche things like the ice level, the dark level, the sandy level.
So when you say that, you're talking about variations of this minigame?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And they've all got their own unique different props. So on this one, it's all about these keys, getting these keys into position, key blocks.
Is doing every variation of every minigame necessary for 100%?
I just don't think you'd be able to sleep if you didn't.
I mean, yeah, obviously. I guess if you're playing a game like this, you kind of would have to. So the most important thing is it fun to do in the meantime? I suppose that's the main question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're nice diversionary things to do. I think 3D platformers. I grew up on Konami content. Konami were the masters of diversionary content and mixing and doing crazy things all of a sudden mid-game or mid-level and stuff. So having nice surprises and refreshers and palette cleansers like this, I absolutely love them when we get to do them.
It's interesting you say champion. It's interesting you say that because that's one of the things that I always appreciate.
We both head over to the boss and we'll see how the bosses are different.
Yes, which direction am I going?
If you head over that way, yeah. And
is the casino boss the one with the minecart? Worst part of the original game, just saying. Yeah, because that's purely just because the controls for the minecart worked in every other instance, but they were just too sluggish for the quickness you needed to do things.
This is going to be a good test then.
Yeah.
Oh, these are cool, these coins. When you knock them over, whatever number they
land on gives you the coins.
That coin.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's really fun.
Just being able to do like we call it fluff, but adding fluff to a game is where the stuff that people talk about the fluff quite often more than like your most amazingly what you think is your best designed aspect of a game ever. You go, people just like lots of fluff. That's fine.
Oh yes, Kartos, the god of ore. Yes, I remember this.
I'm going to pause there. I'm going to wait until you go, and then we'll play along together. I'll totally fail at the game because I can't.
Oh, we're going to do a race.
Well, not necessarily a race like who wins is the champion of Earth, but it'll be interesting to see
Cannonballs.
the differences.
Okay.
Now, like you pick up a cannonball, you only get one cannonball when you pick one up. So here we go. You've got a better camera than me.
Vibration.
Ah, I've died already.
This is your game. God damn.
My old 10-year-old game. Oh my goodness, the pressure's on me, isn't it? Blimey.
I would say as well, it's like, oh, well, you know, in fairness to you, I play games for a living. No, I make comedy videos for a living about games. So actually, no, you don't have an excuse. You probably play more than I do. I will say immediately.
I'm dead again. You're already there.
But airtime, responsiveness, everything. It just feels better. I can work with this. This is like playing a DK game. It just feels better. It just like, and it's difficult to describe feel by just looking at it. You just kind of have. Yeah. That's the thing. You have to buy it. That's the problem. You have to buy it, and then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. And then you can call me a shill, and then you can say I'm a sellout, and then I'll say, no, I'm not, you're wrong. Okay, here we go. So this was part of the mini-game. I don't remember if that's how it was in the original, actually, saying that. Oh yeah, I.N.E.P.T, yes. What did I.N.E.P.T stand for? Did they say in the game, actually?
Might be a bit mean. We'd been suffering having to make... I say having to make... We actually learnt a lot of good stuff making Kinect games. So it is meant to be a bit of a pun on.
Oh, I never even noticed.
Kinect. And he makes jokes about not being able to see very well.
Yeah, he just said, all six of you are in trouble.
Yeah, like the Kinect sensor, and we had all sorts of stuff. And we're taking the mickey out of it, but some people might think we're being a bit overly mean, and we're not. We're just that kind of people.
I don't know. I think that's pretty harmless. I can tell you, as someone that did a video covering like 30+ Kinect games, Kinect isn't very good. Or at least most of the library isn't. The fact I'm able to talk to you and basically do this with one hand, it's better. It's just, I've been hit once, it's better.
We've simplified the controls. Like, there's no longer any kind of like boost jumps or need for doing anything like that.
And even just then, I wasn't expecting him to move, and I still reacted on, in decent timing there. Because you can, it's quicker, it's more responsive.
The camera's been tweaked, everything about it.
I nearly said a swear.
I've given up even trying to get to him. I couldn't.
Oh, yeah. I think that was supposed to hit me just then. It didn't.
I think he's
we were going into the next day. Okay. I swear, I think as well, if anybody has the right to make cracks at Kinect, it's people that have literally worked with it. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, if someone got upset with you who has worked with Kinect and made games with Kinect and has had problems with Kinect, if you can't, who the hell can?
Think of all the problems sometimes consumers had with it. imagine that being a job.
Trying to make it,
Yeah, and we had to have like foil over the windows to make the room dark enough at one point.
Jeez. But that's the thing as well, because then you would have to do these crazy things to try and make Connect work in the way you want it to.
Yeah.
And then people would buy the game, like buy the camera and the games, and then it's like, they haven't even got the same setup as you, they haven't got the same space, the same lighting conditions. Have I just won?
You have. Was it as frustrating as it used to be?
I want to say I didn't find it as frustrating in the original, but it did take me maybe 3 times. Shall I try it?
Be my guest.
Let's try it. Have you just tried it?
Yeah, I couldn't even.
Let's have a direct comparison.
I couldn't even get enough gems to trigger the boss fight.
Oh, you have to trigger the boss?
Yep.
Is that the same on this?
Yeah, but the threshold's a lot lower. Again, because this was just us being really punishing and mean in the past.
I mean, it's near the end of the game.
Why don't we want people to enjoy our content? It's like, why are we doing that?
Because you're English, that's why.
Yeah.
You're British. We hate everybody. That's
people can always go back and go, you know what? I want to collect every single. What's the highest score I can do for myself? It doesn't have to be like on the main path just to.
No, I mean, yeah. Go back to the the beginnings of this kind of genre, right? It's like the Marios and all that stuff. Like beating the game and the score are completely separate things.
So there, I don't know if you remember.
These are some really tight jumps.
You've got. Forwards and backwards on the stick will speed you up and slow you down.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Okay.
But we don't have that. Again, it was just too complex, and we don't have that in the the new one.
And it's actually, as slow as the cart is moving, your brain trying to react to everything. Yeah, I'm starting to remember. Yeah, because especially if there's like a... How do you know when you've got a cannonball as well? Or is it
you've got full-on cannonballs all the time now. So
yeah,
again,
but you can't spam them, so how do you know when you can fire again? Is there a sound cue or something?
A good dev would have done a sound cue.
Oh. So there you go. You've heard it, everybody. Play Tonic are bad devs, and that's why you should buy
We're bad, lazy devs.
Oh, God, so yeah, like if you've got to like slow down and...
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that must mean as well that the boss was built around slowing down and speeding up as well.
Up and stuff.
Oh, I need 150 gems, don't I? Oh, I see.
Sorry.
Now the question is, I'm pretty sure when you get to the boss, that's the checkpoint. If you die at the boss.
I hope so.
Let's find out.
I hope we weren't that bad.
That was me trying to do
that coyote time jump is really tricky.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the level design is super. This kind of like the only way to do it is kind of through trial and error, and trial and error isn't as fun as we remember when you were like, "Hey, I had all the time in the world because don't have a job and stuff."
Yeah, absolutely.
Now you realise.
Oh, jeez, I'm just.
Oh my goodness, we're
Oh god, yeah, the slowdown doesn't stay the entire time, and
you're doing really well.
If I don't get enough gems on this attempt,
you need to hit the brakes just at this gap here. There you go. You get a few.
Okay, right there we go. Right. I was trying to. I don't think I've done it again.
Yeah, this time I think if you do some good air brakes and maximise this bit, there's a chance. You've beaten your previous score.
Yeah, I know. I still need another. Oh god, I haven't done this. Nah, there's no way.
I hope it's not 100.
I'm curious. It's 150. I'm pretty sure. I'll give it one more go.
The pain of 150 is
so
embedded in you.
I guess the next question I would have then is, when stuff like this is being play tested, is everyone struggling in the same way that I am right now, or is it just because everyone knows exactly what to expect, it's not that big of a deal because they put it in the game to begin with? Or
the designer, which might have been me at the time, was probably going, "Well, I can do it." I'm like, you've been sat making it for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah,
of course you can do it, and you think you're being fair, and you're not. And you lose sight of the objective as well, which is, don't try and make people sad, make them happy.
Yeah, that's the whole point. We're making a fun game. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm doing better than before. I know that. Okay, there's every chance this might work. Oh, I needed to speed. How was I supposed to know that, Gavin? Come on. How was I supposed to...
Trial and error. It's such a cheap thing to throw back.
Which is actually weird saying that, because this game is pretty lengthy in the first place.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. Am I going to be like one off? I am, aren't I? Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, we're not. That was still not enough.
No. So the accessibility...
So the comparison there, everybody, is that the boss in the new game is that I finished it. And the boss in the old game is that I didn't even get there.
And you feel sad.
Yeah.
And playing Yooka-Replaylee makes you happy.
Yeah.
And forget all of life's challenges and problems. And for the bargain price of $29.99 or 30% less if you own the original, is just the best medicines that money can buy.
If you own the screenshot that says, you didn't have enough gems for the pagey, do you want to try again? If you own that one, then you can get discounted on the one that says, well done fellas, tracks clear of that old I.N.E.P.T fella. You can get that one by already having that one for less. What's the release date of your new game you're making and trying to sell?
I just sensed that you were wondering that.
I was.
And if my mind remembers correctly, I think it's about the 9th of October. I'm not quite sure on what hour of the day. But you could probably pre-order, wish list, or do something like that right now to guarantee you don't forget to buy it.
That's a good idea.
And
wish list it on Steam and everything?
Yeah, and
it's on Steam, right? It must be.
Buy a few extra copies for your family members and friends.
Getting a physical release,
or flex that you've got a lot of disposable income.
Yeah.
Physical release is coming a bit later than launch day.
Okay.
Physical always takes a bit longer. But we don't want to delay the digital release for anyone.
Platforms it's on?
And it's going to be on...
Why am I doing... I'm doing your job.
Personal computers.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2, of course. Could not do Nintendo Switch 2.
Not Switch 1?
Not Switch 1.
Probably couldn't handle it.
Too much extreme monicity.
Yeah, cool.
In this one. And Xbox Series S/X and PlayStation 5 as well.
Perfect. And I will be playing it on my Steam Deck and on TV. I'll probably stream it. I'd love to. And I'll test it out on Steam Deck, and I do a series on my social medias where I say I don't review, but this is an important thing: toilet compatibility on a portable game. Does it work as a toilet game?
We designed with the toilet in mind.
Well, then you'll have to wait for my opinions on that. I mean,
a lot of us are.
Some big words coming from you.
I'm not yet, but it won't be long. But some of us are in our 50s. We spend a lot of time on the toilet.
Have you tested it on a Steam Deck in the toilet yet? Or am I going to be the first?
It's the default way of testing it when you get to a certain age.
We'll have to see what toilet compatibility is like.
We're looking for a top.
That's what I'm most excited for.
Score.
This is the story of two unlikely treasure hunters and how they rescued their friend and saved the world. Is it all true? Maybe, but it's a great story either way.